Ding dong. Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Big Ambitions. There are people whistling in the store. We're gonna get this cleaning station here because I don't know if it's necessary, but I want to have, like, you know, I think I need cleaning people in the law office. I think. I really don't know. So I've got this. I got this little cleaning station here. I'm gonna go put it in the law office today. We're also gonna take a look at marketing because I think that was messed up with the update as well. I want to take a look really quick. Rags to wear, right? You can see marketing is now at 100%, but yesterday and pretty much every, you know, day I've been running since the last video, it was all at like 8%. And that's because I wiped the entirety of all of my marketing campaigns and remade them all. And I think now they're going to work, which is going to be great. I'm going to go ahead and shut that delivery off because we don't need it anymore. We should be handling everything with our own warehouses now at this point. And I should be able to look at every business. See, marketing's 13%, right? So it's not good here. And I just started this and I'm just cranking it up to max. So we'll see how that works. But a lot of these places have no marketing whatsoever when they should have. But we're going to expand on this marketing idea even more. Okay, because what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the other ad agency. There's more than one ad agency, and I've only used one so far, and I'd like to use the other one. So the other ad agency we're going to go to, I believe, is in this building right here. And this is just called City Ads, okay? So let's go ahead, find a spot to park. This is all illegal. I don't know why. No, it's not illegal. Huh. So this isn't auto parking there, but it's not illegal. Okay, sure. Maybe don't park right next to a trash can. How about that? Okay, so I'm gonna go over to City Ads. I've never been here yet, so I can't really call them, but well, maybe I can get there. Hi, can I, oh, There we go. So I'm assuming I talked to one of you fine folks. And we can then choose billboards. All right, we can take over billboards. Okay, I want a large billboard. Now, I'm not sure how they can gauge the impressions per week on the billboard. That seems a bit weird. I think this is weird. What I'd rather see here is something like position or optimal impressions, where there's like a range and I can just choose, and then they have different positions in different locations. It might also be more interesting, in my opinion, to maybe see exactly where these billboards are and to choose one, and the ones that I think, and then the game just has it be as effective as it's going to be, right? And they can give me an estimate of how many impressions I might get based on those certain things, sort of like apartment shopping. I think that would be a very similar experience to the apartment shopping experience, where I could see a list of a whole bunch of different ones and choose. That might be kind of a better thing than this impressions per week thing, because I really don't know how they're going to do that. But we're going to go into, I'm not really sure which one, honestly. Rags to wear, I guess. We'll try rags to wear. And these are very expensive. Like, the billboard is insane. But I mean, I just want it to be there, right? Just for a little while. Why don't we say 100,000 impressions? And you can see how much it costs per day to do this. So if I wanted to crank it up, it'd be $10,000 a day for this stuff. It's just like, So, let's try it here. We'll see if rags to wear is able to get the thing is, this isn't that lucrative of a business, right? What I think I should do instead, honestly, let's create our law firm and get that going full swing, and then we can advertise the law firm instead. I think that's probably a better way to go, because I bet the law firm probably makes a pretty good chunk of cash. And I want to go to Char Law. There's zero marketing with it, so I could call them now and get some marketing going with that. But you can see I don't have any lawyers assigned to the business yet, and that's because I've had them training. So if I go to customer or primary skill, and this one's a 95% lawyer, 90%, 71%, so you can go more. 62%, you can go more. But I think you two are good to start, at least. So I'm going to get you into Char Law. And Char Law. There we go. Now I should be able to go back into Char Law and see them on the schedule. There's three workstations, right? So we want to open all days, every day, right? We're open every day. And it looks to me like right now 9 to 5 seems like a good thing for now. We can put Joel Anderson here, and we'll put Johnson Fisher here. And we'll just copy that to every day. And you can see 56 hours a week, right? So we're going to need to give them periodic days off. Like, they need regular days off, right? We can actually close on Saturday and Sunday. And then this can just be a 9 to 5 place. And I kind of dig that. I'm all right with that. So we'll do that. Now, I wanted to put, I don't know if it's necessary, like I said. I want to put one of these cleaning stations in the law firm just in case it's needed. So we're just going to kind of whip myself right over like this. And next street over. Yeah, right over here. So we're just going to go ahead and park. Now, I do like the auto parking thing. I think it's kind of cool for the experience of playing the game. It's a little immersion breaking, but I think it's a good compromise because it takes a long time to do this stuff sometimes. All right, so this is like my car dealership thing that I had going on. This place is enormous. Way more people than I need. Way more space than I need, I guess. So we'll just place one of these cleaning stations right over here. And now I just want to see, can I get... Yeah, cleaning station. So put Zoe on this every day too. And so they all work 40 hours a week now. Okay, so now that we're open and doing all that stuff, and I've met the marketing people over here, I think what we're going to do is we're going to open up with McCain's marketing. We're going to go Char Law. I'm going to take Google ads. We're going to go like this, set up that campaign. And then I'm going to also go in and grab one of the billboards just to see how effective it is. Now, actually, we should weight that. So 3 times desktop workstation 2, 1. It's looking to me like we can only take 3 per hour. And I think I need a lot more desks. So perhaps the marketing isn't the best thing yet because we don't have the furniture to make it happen. So perhaps what I should do instead is to go get that, right? I should probably go get the furniture and the desks and things and get that in this office. And then we can hire more lawyers, which sounds very scary when I say it out loud like that. Where contacts I need, is it workforce, right? Yeah, city workforce. So these are the other lawyers they found me, and I'm okay with that 63%. The 35 I think I'm going to wait on, and I'm going to go ahead and get another round of candidates to find here. Now, I don't know where the programmers are because I wanted to start that today too. I was kind of hoping to anyway. Let's just do the maximum and see what happens. So I got to figure out how to recruit programmers as well. I wonder if that's the old agency or there's a new one. I don't know why I'm going this way. It's the opposite direction, but it's just a way of exploring the city, you know? I just want to see all the things. You might remember, perhaps not, from the last video. Not the last video, the video before the last video. When we bought this apartment, right? Will show you, I guess, over here like this. We bought this this apartment right here, right? And I'm gonna go in and just click it, I guess. If you didn't see that, well, here you go. Now, I'm thinking about getting that modular couch instead because this one doesn't work for the space. But the modular one would be perfect. And then I could put the television on the wall and, oh yeah, we could just do, you know, regular old bachelor pad. I also don't have a fridge in my kitchen yet, which is a problem. It doesn't also appear as though I have any type of appliances like stoves or anything like that. Bathroom stuff. I want to furnish stuff, you know? I just want to make it my own, but I can't yet. Oh well. So Uncle Fred says we're doing good. Very impressed. Had nothing more to teach me. Yeah, because I already went to Market Insider. So we are once again at the end. That's okay though. This is a pretty good. I like the Uncle Fred thing. I do. I think it's a pretty good way to introduce to the game. One thing I don't know, I'm just saying. I mean, it's possible. I think he should have a voice. Don't you think Uncle Fred should have a voice? Let me know what you down in the comments, okay? If Uncle Fred could have a voice, who would he sound like to you? Huh? I mean, I'd volunteer to do the voice, but I mean, like, you guys have already heard me, right? And that would just be weird. But like, you know, to hear myself while I'm playing the game, but weird for me. But like, who does it sound like to you? I would like it to sound a little bit like Robert De Niro. I think that would be fantastic. You should get Robbie D to do, you know, to do your voiceover. Okay, guys? You should get on that. You have the budget for that. I'm sure you do. Because you're going to sell like 1 billion copies of this game. So, can you imagine selling 1 billion copies of a game? No, I don't think any developer can imagine that. 1 billion copies, really, with a B. Even 1 million copies would be just a sensational thing, though, wouldn't it? I mean, does that even happen anymore? Games selling 1 million copies? I mean, I suppose games like really high AAA games, right? Like Cyberpunk probably did, and you know, Skyrim did, and Fallout and all that stuff. Like that stuff, yeah. But like, what about indie devs? What's the average amount of sales that an indie developer expects to get, right? Why am I going here? So I drove over this way to get the desks and stuff so I can add more lawyers to the office. And I also wanted to comment on a couple of things. I think they did something with the lighting. It could be just me, but I feel like the lighting has been reworked and it's improved. It's more vibrant. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. The other thing is they added a way in to this wholesaler from this road, so you aren't limited to just this road. I mean, come on, huh? Do they listen to feedback or what? That's great. I'm just saying, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna ram this guy. Now, in the next beta, the gas station and stuff gets implemented and the fuel system starts. That's in the next one. I don't know if collisions and damage and stuff also comes with that, but when that happens, I will absolutely be driving much more carefully, okay? But until then, it's bumper cars all the way, baby. Now, I still have to get the computers for the office, so I'm kind of not able to get I don't want to wait behind the row of cars. Excuse me, okay? I'm in my armored sedan, my saloon. All right, so we're out in front of Scotty's here. Now, I just want to grab a couple of computers. You're going to notice also my profits are pretty bad now. I don't know if they tweaked and reworked how much money you can make in the game, but my profits aren't looking great anymore. I'm only making $1,200 a day now. So there might actually have been some changes made regarding that I have to adapt to. But yeah, if that's the case and we're not getting a whole lot of business anymore, then I might get to the point where I'm gonna have to, you know, I'm gonna have to do something about that, right? Maybe cut costs somewhere. I don't know. Reduce wages. Obviously gonna have to just, I don't know. I might even have to get a third mortgage on my second home. You know what I mean? It's the law office right here is where I need to go. All right, so we'll just go and turn left here. Excusez-moi. And the law offices are on the corner right here. So we'll go ahead and grab this. I have a hand truck and I have desks and chairs. We'll get the computers on the next trip. And yep, sometimes you gotta tweak the camera around a little bit to see where you're going. Okay, so I don't see anybody. That's the thing. Like I don't see any customers coming in to the law office. So I'm not sure if this is a good idea or not. But I'm gonna set up additional desks and stuff just so I can have that right now. These are the regular desktop workstations. Okay, the whole thing is one thing, right? This is all together now. So what I can do is I can grab this and sell it, get $24.50 back, and then I have the desktop, right, which counts as an office desk, and then I can grab the office chair place that here. And I can then get the computer in here, right? And then I can have the new workflow. So I don't know if I need to replace these or if I'm just crazy and there just isn't any customers that come into the law office. Maybe, I don't know. But I've got the old one here and the new ones here. So all I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna come over to my business manager. Wait, I have to get the computers first. Hang on. Computers are first because otherwise I can't assign them to a workstation. So it's over this way, over to my luxury car, which I could totally afford now that I'm making $1,000 a day. Just 1,000 now. It was so much more profitable before this update. What happened? Did they balance it? Aw, all the fun is gone. GG. I really have no idea. It's probably just, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I have to visit every store or something. So we'll put this workstation there, and we'll put this computer right here. There we go. Now we should have the ability to assign these lawyers, these silly lawyers, to the new desk, the computers, right? So we'll just move you up like this instead. And we'll say all days are like that. So now the desktop workstations are gone. Hello. We can grab and sell. And we can grab and sell. So I swapped those. I swapped those for the new model. Okay. Again, I don't know if that'll do anything, but at least now they have their own workstation like this. So I'm going to need to open up some. I'm going to have to buy more furniture too, but we have like another 80% lawyer here, 70% one here. I think that's kind of it. I don't need any more. So we'll have a couple of lawyers. We can go on, be open on the weekends, I guess, if we want to as well. But you know, mostly what I'm looking for here is like the capacity right now is 2 per hour. So is this like 2 times 1 computer? So does the law office just need that many computers? Because that's a very expensive thing to go into. Like, do I have to buy 50 computers, 50 workstations to get the maximum draw? If that's the case, then I certainly picked a good building for it. That's the wrong way on a one-way, isn't it? That's better. I definitely picked a good building for it. I just picked a terrible time. Because again, I'm not making much money right now. So it's, you know, I don't have, I think they added the speed to the car, but they didn't improve the brakes. Because that was like, it just would not slow down. It's much more difficult to drive the fast one. Anyway, so let me let this run for a few days, see if the profit will, I want to say, come back. If it doesn't, I need to adjust and all that stuff. I kind of want to check in on the jewelry store too to make sure it's full. Just real quick, let me park here. I want to just see whether or not, come on now. I want to see whether or not the jewelry store actually has everything in stock. It's not complaining, but I haven't been in here since the update. Yeah, 50 out of 50 for expensive jewelry, 50 out of 50 for cheap, and then the shelves are looking pretty stocked. Got 2 boxes of expensives on there, a box of 28 on there, another box of 50 over on this side. Got a bunch of jewelry. So I mean, we've purchased a lot of stuff. I actually have to wonder why I'm not profitable here. Is the purchasing agent being told to do this every day or something? No. Yeah. I'm going to have to let this run a little bit because profit sucks right now. It sucks really bad. And I'm also going to get these guys training while we do it. This is a 100% delivery driver. I just don't have a truck for him right now. And then Char Law, right? This is a trained skill. We can train this up just a little bit more on that lawyer. 80%, 70%. Yep. We got to unstaff the new lawyers we just hired and get them in the training room instead so that they're just a little bit better. We're going to have the best lawyers in the whole country, all right? This is New York, all right? We're going to have lots of lawsuits. We're going to have lots of lawyers. Let me let it run a few days. Let me see what happens to the profits. I'll be right back. All right, I'm getting some more desks here at Mr. Scott's. I'm almost done with my law firm, at least for now. I can't really get... Well, let me get 4 more computers, I guess. I can't get like 50 desks right now. Like, that's just a lot. So this is going to be one of those businesses that expand kind of over time. But I do think it's making decent money. You know, the lawyers are pretty expensive, but the amount of money they bring in hourly, like, I guess per... Well, I suppose it's like per consultation or something, right? Oh, wait a minute. I got to get desks and stuff too. You know, I'm going to get a couple more of these. I know they're more expensive, but I just like the way they look better. Although, like, to be honest, 50 desks is quite the chore, let me tell you, for an office business. Like, the interesting thing about offices, right, is that they can make you money with just people. You don't have to supply them with goods, so there's no reoccurring costs. It's pretty much a fixed cost the whole time, and that's kind of interesting. As you know, from a different business dynamic, right? So it ends up costing a lot more to get that productivity because you need a lot more desks and more people and all that. So your labor is, of course, going to be your main expense, as it usually is, but you don't have the same types of I guess variable expenses that would come with another type of business. So I kind of like this. It's kind of it's going to take a long time, right, to get everything going. But I do find it to be fairly balanced, I think, in the sense that it takes a lot more upfront cost, and ultimately that means a lot more setup time. I have no idea how much stuff I have available at the moment, so I'm just going to get like 2 more desks and a computer. I only have... Ooh, actually, tell you what. Let's only get 1 desk and a computer because my van's full and I need to be able to store the hand cart too, since there's no hand cart at the office. So there we go. All right, so we're gonna get in here now. You're gonna notice on the left side here, the game is telling me that I'm running out of French fries. All the places, right? So what I've done is we're in the middle of transitioning to different warehouses, right? And you can see that warehouse 1, which is the one that had the French fries the whole time, it's out of French fries. There are no more left, okay? So there's nothing in stock for French fries here. So what I've done, to go into logistics managers, they are supposed to be handling the one at the original warehouse, right? Warehouse 1. It's supposed to be handling both Fast Chuck and Fast Chuck 2. And you can see there's just 0 French fries in stock. But instead of having the purchasing agent buy them for warehouse 1, I've gone ahead and I've made a purchase order to get, I think it's here, yeah, to get French fries, 1,000 boxes, delivered to warehouse 2. And then Bethany at warehouse 2, she now has Fast Chuck and Fast Chuck 2 added as 2 different destinations, and she will have the warehouse stock in here to help provide this. So again, we're looking at getting stuff out of warehouse 1, right? So this is my long game way of doing it, right? So what I want to do here is for warehouse 1 and Fast Chuck, I want to tell these guys to keep a minimum in stock of like 500 of each of these things, right? So we're going to tell these guys to act to keep the stock up at 500, okay? And same thing here too, 500, okay? Now, Bethany, she's got the same 2 businesses, but to ensure that we're not pulling from this supply unless we have to, I'm telling Bethany to keep the supply at 300 for each. So if it falls below 500, it won't trigger Bethany, but it will trigger Lucas. And that way we'll pull the supplies out of the first warehouse first, and if there's not available anymore, the supply in the store will fall below 300, in which case then Bethany will kick in and save the day. So that's what I'm hoping to do here as my way of slowly moving resources out of warehouse 1 and basically being dependent entirely on warehouse 2. Okay? I'm gonna cut these trucks off really quick. So I need to get over to my law office today. I swear I drive like a maniac. Like, just, I don't normally drive like this, of course, not in real life, obviously. As soon as they implement, oh god, as soon as they implement damage on vehicles, I'm so screwed. Oh, see this? They're not gonna let me go. I'm gonna have to move you out of my way. Yep. See ya. Bye. And then there's no parking on this office location. Actually, kind of sucks. I kind of want to come in from that side from now on, because there's only parking on this side of the street and this side of the street. It's very difficult to get where I need to go here. So but I do tend to slip in right here, and it's fine, but it's just awkward. All right, so hand truck. Aw, I have 2 hand trucks. Dang it. Let's grab the office chairs first, and we'll just go into the building. So you can see how the law office is set up right now. I don't particularly like these desks facing each other, and you can see we have a lot more room for desks in here, right? So just a ton of room. I really should have kept that extra hand cart, shouldn't I? All right, tell you what, we're gonna have to just place it in a line. Yeah, we're just gonna place them in a line like this. I still want a way to shift click stuff from my hand cart. No, I don't want to do that either. I still want a way to do that. I need to shift click stuff from the hand cart. All right, so the Seaside Imports has arrived. That was my order for Warehouse 2. So if I take a look at my logistics person now, Bethany should have supply of French fries and burgers and hot dogs, right? She's got the supply of all these things. However, if the supply in the store for burgers is above 300, she won't activate. But if it's below 500, well, then that's when the stuff from the first warehouse kicks in, right? So we should be drawing from this one until it's 0, and then be drawing from the other one. That's the hope anyway. So we're getting all of our new orders. Every new order is being sent to Warehouse 2, and every new business that needs resources like this is also being assigned to Warehouse 2 until Warehouse 1 is kind of irrelevant and is not needed anymore, and it doesn't matter. In which case, at that point, we will go ahead and sell that warehouse. We will then get a new warehouse that has 2 vehicle bays. I really don't want the one with 1 vehicle bay anymore. I just want to shift click. Like, make this happen, please. Like, take the stack, right? Don't select the item, select the stack. And then we'll say office chair times 3, right? And then place, and then allow me to hold shift and just boom, boom, boom. You know, oh God, please. It's so much faster than this, especially when you have a lot of stuff. Like, imagine the workflow in putting 50 desks in here, right? You're going to need 50 desks, 50 chairs, and 50 computers. That doesn't even include anything else. That is like a minimum of like 900 clicks to get this done. Like minimum 1,000 clicks, I think, close to that to get this done. And then I just walked out without the hand cart, and it's going to disappear on me, and I messed it up. So anyway, this will be slow now because I'll be doing one item at a time because there's no hand carts in the office. Anyway, yeah, so I think I'm just going to let you guys not see me do all of these things like this, but I don't know how to organize the office, right? Like, who wants to have like somebody right behind them like this, you know? I feel like the office would want to be organized about like this instead, right? Like you would want to face each other, or maybe be off-centered like this maybe. But at the same time, this is the law office, so I mean, I feel like maybe it's not true, but I feel like you'd want desks, like chairs on this side, right? Because you're going to be talking to your lawyers and everything, and then I definitely would want things spaced out. But I'm starting to think that these desks are not the appropriate desks for this. Maybe I put them over in this area instead. We do like an executive sort of suite of desks back in here. When they clock out, we'll put all of these desks in here, and then we'll have all of these desks be in this main area, I guess, until I get to 50, which is taking a very long time to do. But I think they are profitable. Let me show you. Char Law is here. We're not getting any credit for marketing here, and I'm not entirely sure why. The only thing I can think of is because of the weekend, because we're closed on the weekends. That's the only thing I can think of, because it's Monday now. We didn't have it. I have 2 spare desks, and I think everybody currently has 40 hours a week, but I have an employee list with some lawyers still. This one is taking a course, so she'll be 90% soon. And then Fanny's going to be 65%. So we'll need to get A lot of the lawyers here, though, are like 100% above 90, right? I'm putting people to work at 90 or above. Really good law team, right? I don't know if that matters in terms of the revenue I get from the law office. I really don't know how any of this stuff works with the law office, but I just wanted to show you what we have here. If I go to inventory and pricing, like good profit margin and stuff, right? I mean, we've 294, I think it's an hourly fee, right? So we've done 294 hours of legal work, I suppose. And we don't have to have anything in stock to do that. So it's just manpower, right? It's just man hours. And the more people we can get in, the better it's going to be. I don't know if we're ever going to hit 15. So I'm going to kind of stop hiring at 15. The building limit's 50. And I got to imagine getting 50 is going to be, again, like very, very difficult to do. So I don't think we're really going to get there. But yeah, we're going to put one of these chairs in on this desk. There we go. And then I think probably you should be over here or something. I don't know. I need to get the computers and stuff too. Let me organize this really quick. I'll be right back. All right, last computer and done. So I've got this place, you know, there's a bunch of tables and desks in here and stuff, I guess. They're all ready to go as valid workstations now too. So we end up with 20 computers. That means 20 capacity per hour, well under the building limit, right? And we can have up to 50, I guess. So if I go to the schedule, we can scroll down, and there's a lot of spaces here. We can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more lawyers. Oh, joy. And we don't have anybody, again, like right here in this list, but I do have a couple of employees that are training. Not 7, so we only have 2 more. So I guess I could call and have additional ones brought in. I suppose I do have this one. I could hire this one, 54. That's not bad. 20, 41, 41. We will build her. Or him. That was Nathaniel. And then Kevin Ward. You know what? We'll just build them all right? I know that they cost more, but I'm going to have to pay to find them anyway, so whatever. So let's go ahead and unassign. Oh boy, I'd have to scroll down every time too. Yep, I do. All the way down, unassign. And here we go. We're going to train. Good. Train. Good. And train. Okay, so that's at least almost as many desks. And I also have 3 spare chairs. So I put them next to the television. So it's like a waiting area. Whatever, it's fine. All right, let's go see why the fries aren't being stocked, huh? I'm sure there's a reason for this. Perfectly valid reason for this. I've noticed a couple of things, like some clothing store stuff. I had to go into the store, at least enter the store, and like click the little, there's like new hovers, right? All these different mouse overs and hovering and stuff, and little icons. There's like new icons and stuff, and like they'll be orange, I think it is, when it's like getting close to being out, and then it's like red when it's completely out. And I noticed I had to go into the clothing store before they stocked the whole thing. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe that's just a transitionary thing. Maybe it doesn't happen to everybody, but that did happen to me anyway. And then I'm going over to it's fast chuck, so it's basically it's there and there. Let me just turn down this street here and see if I can't get fast chuck 2 to actually have the French fries that are supposed to be getting delivered to them, because at least that was the intended function, right? Is to have the one deliver it when the other can't, or, you know, when the supply runs out and stuff, right? So that's too tight. I can't get in there. Oh no. Oh no, I'm screwed. If I get out, it's gonna be illegal, and then I'll get fined $120. How did this happen? No. I literally am so perfectly positioned as to not be able to move. I can't back up and I can't go forward. If I get out and get back in, is it gonna work? No, no. Is it gonna rumble itself free? No, I'm just gonna get a fine for this. Oh, the car left. Oh, the car disappeared. That's weird. I'll take it. Okay, good. That was, sure. Now I'm confused. I don't know where to park now. We'll just go in a circle and come right back over here. Wow. Okay. That was fun. All right, let's go into Fast Chuck 2 here really quick. Now again, they should have fries. They should have all the fries they need. See, these are completely out of soda cans. Like, they're not stocking. I don't get it. Like, we should have them delivered Because that's the whole point of the logistics person choosing fast chuck, keep stock of French fries at 300. Like, why is that not happening? You know? Am I only allowed to have one logistics person? Like, are they overriding each other or something? Maybe that's how it actually is happening, which would you know, completely spoil my plans. Man, because like all these machines are getting like lower, but I would love if they would like take the French fries, right? If I'd be like, hey, yeah, do French fries, please. And then stock this is what I had to do for the clothing store. So all I did is I went in and I clicked this and I said French fries, even though it already said French fries. I went like that. And for some reason, it sprung to life and did what it needed to do. There's also this, it also goes away too quickly on the hover. So like you'll hover here and then I'll come over here and it's gone. See? Yeah. And you have to go really quick, and then sometimes you miss it and you can't quite click. You see what I'm saying? So they still need a little bit of work on the hover effects, but it's overall pretty nice to have. I like them more than the old system because it's less clicks. Anytime you can limit how many clicks I have to do is nice. But unfortunately, since it tends to hide itself too quickly, it becomes less convenient when stuff like that happens. Very peculiar that they don't have the French fries despite the warehouse having them. So I don't know. Let me try to sleep, and maybe if I go to the next day, they'll, I don't know, maybe they'll work or something. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Now they're just gonna do it. So maybe that fixes it, or maybe I just had to wait a day. I don't know. But now we should have everything in stock. Just gonna double check that really quick. Running in traffic. Here we go. Want to double check that they have all the things. Yeah, 100 out of 200 French fries, 200 out of 200. So it looks like we're keeping 300 in stock, which is good for the French fries, right? Because that's warehouse 2. Everything else though should be 500 in stock, and so I should see like back in the storage areas. Oh, I can't quite. Oh, not quite. Nope. You see, yeah. So there's a little bit of work there, but you know, we should see a lot more stuff in storage. Yeah, I just have to turn the camera, I guess, a little bit here. It would be good, though, if there's, like, I guess a compromise for this, because you probably want the hover to get out of the way for, like, clicking other things. That makes sense. So one compromise to this would be to, I think, either give me slightly longer delay before it goes away, right? Just an ever so slightly longer delay. Or if you, and this is probably counterintuitive, so I guess it's probably a bad idea. But if I'm already hovered over one thing, don't allow the mouse to pass through, right? So in other words, if I went like this, the other hover wouldn't appear because I'm already over top of this. I'd have to be firmly over top of it, kind of like that, right? So like no pass through, I guess, if that's the right terminology. And that way only one thing can appear at a time, but that also means it doesn't go away on me if my mouse is over top that window. Just an idea. I don't know. I'm throwing out ideas, man. We talk back and forth sometimes in Discord. We're just like throwing ideas. I throw ideas at him sometimes, and I don't expect any of them to ever amount to anything. I'm a nobody, you know. I'm just a guy that plays games, you know. But you know, if I think of something, I feel like if I don't at least throw it out there, then there's like no possibility that anyone will, you know, agree with me and just run with it, right? Because ultimately, I don't envy game devs, especially indie devs. This is an incredibly ambitious game, right? Pun intended, big ambition. This game is, and I don't expect like every idea to come to fruition because it's so massive. You know, they're gonna have to decide what is the creative direction that they're looking for. They're gonna have to decide what ideas are feasible and cohesive with their experience that they're wanting, while also simultaneously not interfering, you know, like not getting in the way. Like basically trying to sift through gold and garbage, right? Which ones are meaningful and right for our game, that kind of thing, right? I do not envy that decision because, oh man, like if there is one group of people that is very judgmental, it's gamers. Oh man, second place would be like YouTube commenters. I think would probably be a very close second. All right. So I swapped for my fast car because it was over there by where I used to live, And we're just going to go back to our apartment to end the video. Today, looks like we're running out of fries temporarily. That'll get fixed up. My law firm has almost everybody who was training working for it now. You can see, where's my house? Right down the road from here. Okay, next block over. You'll be able to, I'll show it to you in a second, but I want to get to my place because, ding. Ooh, that's very tight, but I think it'll work fine. I want to get to my place because we need a fridge. I mean, who lives in a place, who lives in an apartment and doesn't have a fridge, right? Like, who does that? So apparently I do, and that's not today. Nope, not anymore. I have a fridge now. See, we've made it, guys. We've actually made it, and it doesn't look like that's a very good place for it. I kind of want this to be, I want the door to open from the other direction. Yeah, kind of like this. I think I'd rather have the door open into the wall, right? So anyway, yeah, there's that. Cool, right? And then we can fill it with food. Yeah, and then we can go to sleep over on the bed. And then I can get my modular sofa. And from there, I'll put the sofa here and put the TV here and put the tables over there. You can decorate however you want in that case. Yeah? Yeah. So let me just real quick go to the business manager, Char Law. Again, the marketing's not kicking in. I don't exactly know what's going on there. Like you can see customers over time is going up. Obviously on weekends we have no customers, but like it is going up over time, but the marketing just isn't working. And like I've got a pretty sizable campaign into this, so I might need to actually pull up the city ads and get that to happen, but I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm nowhere near my building limit. I don't know. I've got tons of lawyers working in this office right now. Everybody works every day. Computer. 3 new computers, or 3 computers that are ready to go. And then also for the primary skills, we have 2 lawyers that are still training. One's going to be 91 soon, the other's 73. But everybody else has a place and has a desk. So there's just a ton of them. And then I have 1 spare delivery driver at 100% too, sort of waiting to give him what he has. Look at this. Ooh, that was blurry for a second. That was interesting. All right, so that's it. So in the next video, what are we gonna do? Well, hopefully I'm still profitable, because it kind of depends on this law firm, whether or not it actually makes it or not. I don't know. Apparently Char Gifts needs to be cleaned as well. I may have to look at the schedules for cleaners and everything again. But the next video, what I'd like to do is open up a web development agency, another office job, which just demands that I get tons and tons of tables. So let's pick that in this video. I was thinking of doing it here so that it's relatively close to the law firm and stuff. 50 customer capacity here, 37 traffic index. It's pretty big. Web development, and it's the big office space again, same kind of thing. And it would cost $9.14 daily rent. Thing is, I don't know if I need that many customers. Yeah, there's something seriously going on with the UI today, isn't there? Oh yeah, there is. I'll have to fix this, but hey, it's a beta, right? It's a beta. I'll submit it. But anyway, we're gonna do a web development platform next. That's what we're up to. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. I do appreciate it. Like the video if you like it. Subscribe if you haven't already. I really hope that you'll join me for the next one. Bye-bye.